come the 1st of February, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will table what will be the Modi government's second vote on account. So what can we expect from the upcoming interim budget? Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said not to expect, and I quote, anything spectacular. But the government does have fiscal headroom, and more importantly, previous interim budgets have seen some big-ticket announcements being made. Sapna Das fills you in.
The interim budget of February 2019 had the then Finance Minister Piyush Goyal make some key announcements. Primary among the announcements was the government's flagship income scheme for farmers, PM Kisan, which put 6,000 rupees annually into the hands of 12 crore farmers. The government forked out a massive 75,000 crores for PM Kisan in FY20 and also kept aside 18,000 crores in the revised budget estimates for FY19 as the scheme rolled out from December 1 of 2018. The government also announced an assured pension scheme for the 10 crore unorganized sector labour force, promising a monthly pension of up to 3,000 rupees with matching contributions from workers. The government also announced complete tax rebate for individual taxpayers with annual income of up to 5 lakh rupees, raised the standard deduction for the salary taxpayers by rupees 10,000, significantly raised the TDS threshold for bank and post office deposits from rupees 10,000 to 50,000 rupees, and also increased the TDS threshold on rent from 1,80,000 rupees to 2,40,000 rupees annually. Piyush Goyal told the Parliament that because of the PM Kisan expenditure, the government was revising its fiscal deficit upwards to 3.4% for FY20 against a stated target of 3.1% as per the FRBM. But the economy of today is vastly different from the time of the 2019 interim budget. After the COVID shock, the government has been on a path of fiscal correction, probably prompting the Finance Minister to hint that we should not expect fiscal giveaways on February 1.
I'm not going to play a spoiled sport, but it is a matter of truth that the 1st February 24 budget that will be announced will just be a vote on account, because we are in an election mode. An election happens during this summer, the coming summer. So the budget that the government presents will just be able to, or would just be a budget to meet with the expenditure of the government till a new government comes to play. So, and that budget, following the British tradition, is called vote on account. So no spectacular announcements are made at that time. So you may have to wait till after the new government comes in July will be the next full budget, July 2024.
The government's fiscal health appears to be in a good shape so far, with revenue and fiscal deficits both sharply lower than last year. The chief economic advisor has also said that tax buoyancy is not just high, but historically unprecedented. This clearly means there is fiscal headroom available for the government. But would it translate into any new announcements on February 1? This is what remains to be watched. In New Delhi, Sapna Das.
Well, as we just told you, 2019, we did see big-ticket announcements coming in, including the big one, which was the PM Kisan Yojana being announced. Will this interim budget bring more schemes to light? That's the big question. We leave you with that on this edition of... For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV 18 on all of our digital platforms.